Moment of truth and natural wisdom. Yeah, it's here. Now we are dealing with the 17th element on the periodic table. It's chlorine. Chlorine. Now, what is dinner now? Dieni. Empanyumfo bobi so wodi nsuo ekutuo ma ihwa. Wodi nsuo kutuo mu cha. Na nsuo na ase ayetro. I'm teaching you from experience, not from what I read in books. The most sweetest part of science, of being a scientist, is observe. You observe. You don't just go to school as a teacher to teach science. You observe. Your observation. Tiyese abodie mu nyansape. Eya body e ho dada ne na ye pe mu nyansa ne mu nimde. What do you say? Ntuku ke university University of Science and Technology. Yesi nyansapo. Ye de adwene ene sane. What do you say? Nyansapo no eye wo. Ye de adwene ene sane. What do you say? Now, it's a yellowish green in nature and it's salt. That is chlorine. You get it in water, seawater or lake, or most of the time it's in the lakes. Lake here, natural lake, is full of chlorine because in there is there is no movement. Since movement here, chlorine does not stay. In has to be stagnant. The stagnant means stage one specific location or one specific place. So it's stagnant, produces a lot of chlorine. It's what I'm trying to say. The chlorine will settle into lake is full of chlorine. What do I say? Now, apple. Of course, apple. Into insuo na seno. Yawo unse insuo biasa na Apotobebre. Apotobebre unsuo na se. Insuo bi ewo ho a even gata ewo Ghana no. Bonse nsuo no tenekọ ne duru time bia enam se ye ntimi ankwa te gata nim ama emo anye neat ama nsuo no entumi antene anko no na ade gini bi ewo ayese yellowish green na ewo gata nim etro what you say nsuo de eye na Apotobebre chlorine is part of so many things but nsuo na nkasa per se no chlorine is easy to get the chlorine in the water. And na nsuo na se na ayesa Apotobebre no. What you say? And then we have some lesson coming then Apotobebre so ya de yada yi. Okowura Apotobebre ni ya de yada yi. Ebi say air time microbiologist knows how to use Apotobebre. Apotobebre ya de yada yi. Is it to use ewa nsuo na se na enam se nsuo na se aye trunte no na enua bia start free ewo nsuo na se baby a nsuo no nchenchen na ehwa aye tro na wutie mo na apawo na wate ato no obo se enua leaves start to grow enti na chese se nsuo na de ba asasi so a na chese ya foundation ya Apotobebre na se Apotobebre It is not flammable, slightly water soluble. It's soluble, but it's slightly because you put it in water, it's part of the water already. But then the water will left it behind. What you say? And you use it in the computer processes. Into one say motherboard will be a green. When you are making the PC boards or the PCB boards for your phone, will be your phone my motherboard ni green meboa. Or motherboard in your that is green algae. Yes, what I'm talking about. So ubi biologically it's green algae. Now ubi o computer o motherboard ni green. It is not a green by coincidence. Most of the motherboard that you have on your phone, inside your phone, your computers and stuff, green. The green crown, yeah, manipulating kakra to get it to work rightly, you know, it has to be green. What you say? It has to be green. Apotobebre, you know. Yeah, Apotobebre a chemical. I can just say, yet to might be more. And you use it in the production of paints. O person who produce paint here. You use chlorine in the production of paint. You use it to treat water. Insuo na aircon o person ni petimi no nsuo e ma ne hoto no you treat the water with chlorine. Chlorine no wo de chlorine go nsuo no ma treatment will be okay for the people to drink safety wise to prevent typhoid fever and cholera and stuff. And so malaria is mosquito bite and stuff. But to be able to see the chlorine, would the good you know chlorine a best settle down. A best settle down the water. Until we didn't see you go a mucha, now we see in you go out and suffer a dimana dinamaya tro. A dinamaya trocan. It's full of chlorine. We the baby see the match na on kataso. O the see the match na o kataso. Na echa etwani mu best start aye green. Etwani mu best start aye green. Apotobebre no. Aye chlorine. Green aye say yellowish-green. Tini pe bia nso so wan twetwere wo se a. And am say ye di nchene. Enchene is the dominant part of the food that we eat in intino. So udidi na wan twetwere wo sen ya na wo sen ya yellowish-green. Bunsa wo hanam no atai green because you are leaving a lot of chlorine. Because chlorine is the dominant part of our table salt. It is sodium chloride. You see what I'm saying? You have a lot of salt, lithium chloride, potassium chloride, sodium chloride. In most of the elements joining together with chlorine will form a salt. But the most popular version of the salt is the table salt that we use in our homes is sodium chloride. Nti wudi deeper na wan twetwere wo sin ya na wo sin aye gini anasa yellow. Omo sen apro no so no omo sen ya na entai omo sen ehoden. Onso obi a ne sen apro no onta any problem e wo ne sen. Sen proyefo no onte se wo complain sa ne sen ya ne yada. Because chlorine no sen treat wo omo sen ema wo. But yeah, by a person you see need to know, you had the idea of what you say, you had the brush, a hot one, or didn't me to tree, and need to do me. Will be a want to train us any problem. But just or scent or cassan or blue fuse, not the baby. I hear. But Oma Obian is saying, Guinea, and I say, Ubia Watana, Yabeka Sibia will be a Watana, a Caribia, say a child 10 to train us. Neseno. Gni, but I won't tell or complain is an essay and TM Hospital and we hear dentist. No, the on we need more the cockra if any dentist. What does it? Yes, I did. Don't say paint etro. But a kawana at Apotobebre, ye paint. Chlorine is full of Apotobebre is full of chlorine. And ye paint. Into bones a paint etro pa. And yes, I can me cry and cut down with the brush and a fast Apotobebre is also a natural resource. Tia to mind be more. Just we don't know a dear Ghana mining young coupon shy. What yes, young coupon shy. But politicians in a Jimmy Ewa Ghana, Charlie, where is my issue? Yeah, the grand better catching. Now, on say in Sue Nasseno, Baby, I would what to say. Apotobebre, most of your cleaning agents who use the cleaning of you know, with the hopes of they kill it bacteria. No? Yes, your free baby, Apotobebre now what they clean if you know. Most of your bleaches and stuff, you know, because sodium for the most part, you know, chlorine, it is used also in the treatings you, not in you know, I need. But a satre down one ama insu na say ayetro. A kugu with the kugu river anase lake. So with the treaty lake and a lake in a taho. Open why experiment we see our kubuns you go pine. Na fan chenigum. A woman insu na sebaya trontem. Fan chenigum. Insu na sebaya tro and tem. What you say? per cup get to be nibus, you're gonna find chen egum, a sebe true. What else? Because any passer was simply be two. Would the ensue? Wouldn't chen guns you, Muna women's you, na shakakra. Now would the general no, na ama was sena senya hoden. Was simply a pc tune. Would you go a say a man to intem? Na ama on what top. What ya say? But o send that no a one and ye no. Would the tad in channel horror, wouldn't channels you cacra horror no man top. Wouldn't channel crona so friends you now the city cacra tuma, which of course you do that experiment. Now wouldn't channel goose or the city cacra tuma. A kele a mawayam a neat. You that is a detergent for your stomach. It cleanses your stomach. More diarrhea near the adeno. It cleanses your stomach, it makes your gout, clean, makes everything perfect. Yeah, because it destroys microbes. But if you add sugar to that solution, it intensifies or increases the reaction. Yeah. So I love you all.